Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here, sucking at Hearthstone. Let's pick up with this Paladin run. Hopefully I'll die quickly so that I can start a new run that isn't so bad. Although there's part of me that wants to get up to like 4 wins to prove that it can be done. You can get up beyond 3 wins with a Divine Favor and 2 Solemn Vigils. What was I thinking? Now, what could I have taken in place of Divine Favor? Was there some frickin' Hungry Crab or dumb Murloc I could have taken? I should have. Anything would have been better than that Divine Favor. I'll be amazed if I get a single card with it. Like, if I can literally cycle it for a card, I will just be incredible. We're up against Tweedledee. These 1-drops that I picked highly coming in handy here. That shuts down a lot of early gameplay for the mage, and if she plays a Mana Worm, I can play this, which is a good counter to it. Well, I wouldn't say a counter. It's pretty easy for the mage to trade, but, you know, it shuts it down before it can get out of hand. The humble vanilla 3-2 for 2. The Zombie Chop. Pretty good answer to the Infiltrator. So what I'm going to do here, I'm not a big fan of this. I am going to just play the Raptor and let it trade with the Chow. I'm risking an Arcane Missile here, which could be pretty devastating, but can't play around everything. So I trade the 2-drop for a 1-drop. It does suck, but I feel like that was my best bet there. Yikes. I don't really have a good way to deal with this thing. Oh, except she didn't trade for some unbelievable reason. Wow, that was possibly a game-losing error. Thanks to this Raptor still being here. It gets Divine Shield, this, and I get a creature out. Hopefully it's a Stormwind Champion. It's a Farseer. Well, it's not great. I went down a card to play Blessing of Might. So basically I traded a Blessing of Might and an Infiltrator to kill off that Warlord, and all I got was a 3-3. So I'm not actually really that far ahead here. This Zombie Chow is good for her. Let's her kill off the Raptor. Of course, she didn't kill it last time for some reason. This time she gets how life's supposed to work. Good job. Shillwind Yeti or put this on? Let's go for the Yeti. If I'd put this, I could have saved my Farseer and killed off the Crusader, but I really want to get this Yeti down. I gotta get that board presence. And then maybe next turn, after she uses the Crusader to kill off the Farseer, I put the Protector on the Protector and kill the Crusader. Ghoul, huh? So the Yeti's gonna kill the Ghoul. Stay at 2 health. I can't use that guy. That would be great if I could. So how do we do this? I think like so. Bonk. Bonk. Solemn Vigil. Please do not give me Divine Favor. Please don't ever give me Divine Favor. Can Divine Favor please be the bottom card of my deck every time? Oh, okay. So I didn't get any of my dragons for this guy, but I did have another 5-drop I can play, which is fine. I can also play Knife Juggler Recruit if I want to. Does she have a good 5-drop? A good 5-drop here would put her ahead. Does she have a free secret? It's always the question. Yep. Beep, beep, beep. She does not. She has an Angry Chicken. Well, that must have been a bad draft. I'd rather have an Angry Chicken than a Divine Favor. We got this guy to fire, huh? Alright, worth using. Might as well kill that chicken. Alright, this is looking kind of good here. She can ping this, at which point she has 4 cards to my 5, and I have a 5-4 and a 2-2 on the table. Got a pretty big 4-drop. A 5-6 is quite huge, and I've got the things to mop it up with. And does this trigger before or after Knife Juggler? No, it's after you summon him in, so it must be... They get the 1-drop, and then the Knife Juggler flings a knife. There's the Freezant. Okay, no problem. So the question is, do I actually play the Hungry Dragon this time? The answer is no, I don't think so. Let's just play the Smith, use up my mana efficiently. 50-50 chance I can kill this Juggler. It happens. Good, so let's do it. So now Flame Strike's rather weak. It only kills 2 creatures. Leaves this thing alive. I can respond with Hungry Dragon and Minibot. This is a very weak card against Knife Juggler. Does she have an answer for the Knife Juggler? Frostbolt or something? No, she does not. Alright, this is good. So what? Divine Favor. Can't quite play it. 4-6. Oh, 9. I almost got a card with it. Ugh, so close. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to maximize my odds of hitting the Scarlet Crusader. I want to keep my Spiteful Smith high on health, so as not to die to Flame Strike. Alright, Knife Juggler misses once. Knife Juggler misses twice. Knife Juggler again misses. So that Scarlet Crusader would not take a hint. And I'll hit her in the face. Alright, please don't play both your cards. Please don't play both your cards. Leave one of them in your hand. Let them, like, both be Flame Strike. Yes, I will take it. Let them both... No! No, 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 no! Don't play the other card. Don't play... It's something unplayable. It's, a Pyroblast. Yes, perfect. Pyroblast. Yes, it's a Pyroblast. Keep it in your hand. Oh my god, I'm gonna get a card with Divine Favor. I'm gonna get a 3-mana cycle and be glad about it. Yes! Oh, it's so good! Oh my god. Oh, yes. Oh, whew. God, that feels good. Alright, now where were we? Yeah. Bonkety. Splonkety doo. Could I have killed her? Yeah, I don't think I could have. I don't think I had 7 damage on my creatures, but I should have certainly checked. Flame Strike doesn't work that well. This and this and this all survive. She can ping the Divine Shield off of that. She's gonna Fireball herself. Well played. Alright, that was a classy way to go out. Alright, 3 wins. I'll take it. I was tweeter dumb to her tweeter D. And we're off to the next one. So this is the one for above average. Woo! Alright, got a card of Divine Favor. I really wish I could remember what the other options were. That's gonna haunt me. But man, what a terrible card. Remember this time, Boris. Don't ever take Divine Favor. Up against another mage. Isaiah the Mage. I'm sad. I would have liked to play Tweeter D again. Wow. Wow, what an opening hand this is. Dang. So, let's mulligan the 5-drop. This is pretty good. We can go for the Infiltrator on turn 1, of course, hoping she doesn't have any Arcane Missiles, Zombie Chavs, or obnoxious things of that nature. Then if she plays a 3-2, I can put the Protector on my Infiltrator and kill her 3-2. If she plays a 2-3, yeah, that sucks. Don't really have a good response to that. I could just play the Knife Juggler and trade it for the 2-3. I think that's fine. Well played. Well plippity played. So hopefully no Arcane Missiles here. Hopefully. Hopefully a nice 3-2. Nom 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 nom. 3-2. I'm putting my finger to my temple. 3-2! And pointing it at the screen. Yes, it's a 3-2. It's a 3-2. It's a 3-2. Ah! Boo! Boo! You suck. Boo! Alright, what do we do here? I think I'll just stick to the plan like this. Now this is kind of annoying because she can kill my whole board if she pings and throws the Snow Chugger at Mr. Protector over here. And that does kind of suck. If only it had been a 2-3. If only. If she's got a good 3-drop here, I'm actually going to be in trouble. Okay, no, she just pings us. That's good. Please do not have any 1-drops. A 1-drop would wreck my life here. So don't do it. I could go for Coin, or Knife Juggler Coin Recruit. And it would be great if it killed the Chugger, but if it missed, that would suck. So we'll just do this. She can run in and ping this to death. And I'm kind of hoping she does that rather than play a good 4-drop, because I don't have any answers to good 4-drops at the moment. Mr. Tinkers, well, this is a bot, so this is a 4-4. She have the +1. She actually got the +1 attack. You've got to be kidding me. Well, Papa B. Can't catch a break. Oh, she goes for broke. God, okay, I just want to punish her for that. I'm going to do this. This is totally irrational, but I just need to punish her for that terrible play. Well, I didn't quite get to punish her for that, but at least I get to kill her big creature, which I will accept. If it hit her face, that would have been a disaster. I think the move I made right there was just a move of passion that was completely unjustified, but she had no business hitting my face. Now, she's not going to hit my face this time. She's not going to leave this up versus a knife juggler, so she either kills this and hits my face, which means she has the removal for the knife juggler, or she trades. I was kind of hoping she'd trade, but I'm a little bit behind here. She had a really good start with that snow chugger. I just didn't have a good answer to it. Paladins rarely do. Honestly, a 2-3 versus a paladin is so difficult for them to get rid of. It's kind of ridiculous. She's drawn a card. What? Interesting. I would have done that before committing to the face hit. And she did not top deck a way of killing my knife juggler. Very interesting. Alright, well, let's get some knife flings going here. There's one. Dope. And let's play Cult Master. Come on. Dope. Alright, well, let's, what do I trade off first? I don't actually think it matters, does it? Yeah, it makes no difference. Let's do that, get a card. And let's do that and get a card. Well, she really shouldn't have hit my face and left that juggler up. Although the knives ended up not mattering, it gave me an extra card off of the Cult Master. So she's got 6 to my 6. Oh, fuck. That is actually a really good card right here. Please don't kill the Cult Master. Whew. Okay, I got a little lucky. It didn't kill the Cult Master. So, no, you suck! Oh, come on! Oh, damn it. I was going to be so excited to trade that in there. Well, I don't have any dragons, unfortunately. I could give this Divine Shield just to be annoying. Why the hell not? Why the effing hell not? Alright, this is looking pretty good. So now she can ping this, but it doesn't die, and she doesn't want to trade the Matter Bomber against it, so unless she has an efficient way to finish that Cult Master off, say with a Cone of Cold or an Arcane Explosion, I feel like I got pretty good odds here. But the Cult Master with Divine Shield is going to be good for me. Because she's got to get rid of it. She can't kill any of my other stuff and just keep giving me cards. Like, even a Flame Strike wouldn't be great here. I would get 2 cards off of it from this dying and this dying. She'd have to throw the Mad Bomber at the Cult Master first, then Flame Strike. Then this thing would still be alive. Is she actually going to make the trade? It's painful. It's a painful pill to swallow, but she swallows it after hitting me in the face incorrectly several times. She finally understands how the game's got to be played. Got a Novice Engineer, huh? If I play Novice Engineer, I can't play Blessing of Might and this. So I'm not going to play the Engineer. Let's do this. So now she's really got to deal with this thing. She couldn't kill a 4-1 last turn, so I don't know how she's going to kill this. Flame Strike isn't great. I lose the Recruit, this, and this. This thing lives. I respond with Stormwind Champion, probably. I'm ahead on cards, but really it was her game to lose. She had a nice opener here. Just hit my face with the Snow Chugger for absolutely no reason, and that caused her to lose. Fireball's a good answer to Spiteful Smith. It does just kill it 1 for 1. But does she have a way to kill that 5-2? She does not. It's actually going to eat another Sen'jin. That's awesome. Alright, and do I play the champion? I could alternatively play this. If I draw a dragon, I could get this online. If I don't draw a dragon, I can still play Yeti and a Recruit. But why dick around with that? Do I keep the 6-3 and throw away these 2? Or do I keep these 2 and throw away the 6-3? Let's keep the little guys. So let's see if she has a good answer to this. Flame Strike doesn't work. This thing lives with 2 health, so she can't ping it to death. She would have played Flame Strike earlier anyway, so I don't think she has it. The Panda doesn't really do her any good, though. It does make me regret that I threw away the 6-3. I could have used that to kill this thing. And a Raging Worgen. Well, can I win? We got 5-11 damage. Can't quite win. Let's draw a card. See if I can find a dragon. I cannot, but I found something that's almost as good. So, wait, can I kill her? 6-11 plus 5 is 16. Then if I top tech a dragon at any point, I win with this. But let's not go crazy. Let's hit her for 8, which is still putting me in pretty good shape. Now she Flame Strikes, pings this. It's 2 cards versus 4. And I can just respond with Yeti, Shielded Bot, and a Recruit, which isn't bad. She's got it. Alright, that's fine. If she'd been at 3 health here and had minions out, I would have had to be gambling for this. Of course, I got this thing, which would have actually been the kill. But why take those risks, right? So we got 4, 6, 7, 11 damage here. I am threatening lethal technically, although she's likely to have a ping for this. However, I still got my Azure Drake in here, my somebody or other. There's 3 dragons in this deck, I think. So I've got, you know, I got plays to make. Or I got a decent number of outs. Oh, she didn't actually ping off the recruit. Alright, well played then. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I get a free Corsair, but I'm not going to rudely play it. That would have been a little bit extreme. And this person wasn't bad-mannered. She just played bad. So that was cool. It's nice to get a win off of someone you know you played better than, who might have had the one game otherwise. I guess that's a really self-serving and self-aggrandizing thing to say, but whatever. I just share my honest thoughts with you people. Ooh, 14,630. Gonna be at... Oh, what am I talking about? I'm not gonna be at 15,000 soon. This run isn't going to 7, so yeah. Did you guys know that if you win 500 games in ranked mode of the class, you'll earn its golden classic hero? I think it should count all kinds of wins. Why doesn't it count brawl wins? Why doesn't it count arena wins? Why do you have to play the stupid, grinding, boring ranked mode in order to get the golden champion? Maybe that's why. Maybe because they know it's the least fun mode, so they force people to play it. Genius, Blizzard. Now this is kind of an unsexy opening hand when you're first, but I'm thinking I want the flexibility of either playing an Acolyte on turn 3 if he's been making recruits, or playing the Panther on turn 3 if what I want is to just trade with something. Now please pass the turn here. Don't play a card. Don't play cards. Don't play them. Pass, because you don't have anything to play. You're not going to use the coin. Don't use the coin. Coins are bad. Coins are evil. Coins are the devil. Coins are not the work of the devil. They literally are the devil. Like, the devil is the coin, so you should keep it in your hand, because they should say, always keep the devil close. There we go. Thank you. All right, so now we're off to the races. When he plays something, I can decide whether I want to put Divine Shield on this and trade profitably, or just play the Acolyte, stop him from playing recruits. He's got a 3-drop. Oh, it's a Peacekeeper. Aren't you so clever? Oh, no, it's not a Peacekeeper. It's a muster for battle. Interesting. All right, well, I guess I'm going to be playing my recruit. Generally, I'm not a big fan of hitting creatures if you're not going to kill them, but I guess it makes sense here. Do I kill a recruit with this raptor? Or do I let him... Well, okay. I'm attacking his face or killing a recruit. If I hit his face, he's going to kill it with his weapon, but he's going to kill it with his weapon anyway. I take him down to 20 health. No, I need to just kill the recruit with it. It doesn't feel like the right play, but it's the right play. Now he's going to do something to make sure that the Acolyte doesn't get cards for days off of these recruits. One thing to keep in mind, you don't want to put Divine Shield on the Acolyte necessarily, because it doesn't take damage if it pops its shield. So you want to make sure that you put the Divine Shield on this afterwards, if you put a shield in it at all. Okay, we got a pretty good turn here. Let's get a card. And we can play the Panther and Infiltrator. Now, oh god, you know what card I totally forgot exists? Consecration. Because I didn't see it in the draft. Completely forgot about it. If he has Consecration, I probably lose. Whoops. He doesn't have Consecration. Thank the merciful heavens. Okay, so that's good. Now, on my turn... Have more than 1 health? Yes, it has more than 1 health. Ooh, that's a really good one, too. I mean, I don't have any healing except for a Farseer, but that's nice to see, because it will, you know, have some value mopping up recruits, as opposed to most 1-drops, which would just died right there. Wow, I can actually do this right now if I want to. And do I? I think I do. Yeah. I can dodge this thing, it's fine. That was a hell of a good flip off of the dragon. Oh, please tell me I clicked the right creature. Thank God. Alright, so let's do this. And this. That was a very bad hungry dragon. I mean, it's not his fault that I got a North Strike Cleric. That's one of like the worst things you can give your opponent. Alright, please don't kill my Panther. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. So that North Strike Cleric is the one I got for free. I don't really care about it. He can kill it off with his weapon now, sure. But he has to use his creature to kill off the Panther. And then this thing, well, it's hard for me to kill it. I have to throw both of these creatures at it, but that's fine. I'll take it. Dragonkin Sorcerer, huh? If I throw everything at it, this costs 2 mana, so I can play this and Solemn Vigil. But I think I really want to play this Cobra at this point. So let's just keep it simple. Just have a really simple turn. Let's just put a Cobra down and clear his board. Don't let Paladins keep creatures and all that. So he's got 6 cards to my 7. I've got 2 dragons. If I get that Corruptor, oh, I am so ready. And I can play the Drake for an extra card. This will kill any Boulder Fist Ogres. Alright, he's going to use the Wolf Rider to kill the Cobra, which might be frustrating. Because it might be like, oh, well, you know, if you hadn't had that, but like, maybe it would have been even worse if he'd had something else. Now, my creatures trade for his, which means I'm going to actually have a 1-mana Solemn Vigil, which is pretty good as far as Solemn Vigils go. Yeah. Let's go Knife Juggler and Sorcerer. Alright, it didn't matter. We trade there, and do that. Oh, I'm so stupid. I probably should have not played this thing. I probably should have just made a Recruit and played Solemn Vigil twice. But no. If I did a 3-drop to play, I should have played the 3-drop in both Solemn Vigils. But a 4-drop in a Solemn Vigil is better than a Recruit and 2 Solemn Vigils. So he's got Spiders, which I guess makes me think that the Cobra was not actually stopping anything that great. And a Blessing of Kings. Wow. Okay, that's pretty serious. Let's see what we can do. I'd probably better play this thing. Damn. There we go. What do I need to do? I need to fish for Noble Sacrifice. Who do I want to kill this with? This guy and this one. So we fish for Noble Sacrifice with this one. It's not Noble Sacrifice. Is it a Redemption? I suppose it could be. It's actually Redemption. So he's going to get more Spiders, which is kind of tough because I don't actually have Consecration here. It's really difficult for me to clear a board full of Spiders. I have to use my minions to do it, which is a bitch. But he doesn't have anything good. He killed my Cobra, then played Spider Blessing of Kings. Like, he clearly doesn't have any good minions to play. It means I've got the loose lead on the board, and this 3/5 should be money. I think it is. So he pops some Spiders. Surprise me with a good... Actually, don't surprise me with a good card. Just make my prediction true, that you don't actually have anything good up there in your hand. Solemn Vigil. Well, alright. That's pretty good for him. My Solemn Vigil will cost 3 mana at the moment. Interesting. Humility. Butts. Note that this guy's ability only fires when you target him. So, alright, that's good. I think this is worth playing here, although let me just check. If I play Stormwind Champion, can I get this down to 2? I get it down to 4, down to 3. Nope, can't get it down to 2, so I have to do this. So he's like, God damn it, an arena, seriously? Trade that there. Kill a Recruit. This costs 2, which means I can draw 2 cards. Oh, thank you, Divine Favor. Thank you so much for being at the bottom of my deck 2 games in a row. It feels so good. It's just like that card is so bad, you just start to appreciate not drawing it. It's like such a terrible card. Normally, you know, when you draft cards in the arena, you want to take cards you're going to get. That's a card you take and then you hope you never ever see. To the point where you're just grateful, like you're just so thankful that you're not seeing it. You almost are moved to tears. Alright, so here I've got a fine health situation. I could play the True Silver, but I really just want to play this Stormwind. Stormwind doesn't really let me kill this thing because these are both humiliated. So yeah, why don't we just play True Silver then? I get to kill that thing. That was stupid. I could have played the Yeti. Whoops. Well, I misspent my mana. I could have actually had this in my hand and the Yeti on the table, which not only would have given me an extra point of health and, you know, not this coin flip stuff, but I could have played the Stormwind and the Ogre next turn. So that's a pretty significant mistake. Luckily, I am such a big lead right here that I should be fine anyway. Alrighty. Let's see what we got going on. Coin flip or not? Nope, no coin flip. One thing that's interesting to note is if I target this sorcerer with Blessing of Might, he will get an extra +1/+1, so he'll actually become a 3/4 and then a 6/4, which is a significant upgrade for 1 mana from a 2/3. It doesn't matter though, my opponent concedes. Well played. Wow, I got up to 5 wins. Probably don't deserve it. I did a really bad job drafting this deck, plus of course all my usual misplays. But I may not deserve it, I'll still take it. Yep. Yep, I will. 5 wins feel so tasty. So very tasty. Alright, bud. What's coming up next? Is it another mage? No, it's another paladin. Bum in the house. That is a great name. I'm afraid of mulliganing cards, because mulliganing cards increases the risk that I will get Divine Favor, which I blessedly have not seen for 2 games. Oh, thank God, still no Divine Favor. Okay. Just you know, it's like almost like a Zen exercise. You just appreciate the little things in life when you're playing with a Divine Favor in your paladin deck. Alright, so please pass the turn. Do nothing. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Oh, I mulliganed away my True Silver, but it was the right thing. It was the right choice. You can't just keep 1 True Silver if you have 1 Corsair. If I had 2 Corsairs, maybe it would have been a decent choice. So here, hopefully he's got nothing but 3 2s. 2 3s are really annoying against this. He's got a 2/1. That's interesting. So I'm actually just going to unceremoniously trade these. It's still a 1-drop for a 2-drop. I think that, like, playing a recruit and trying to kill this, delaying the output of my good creatures, is a mistake. This will actually trade with some 3-drops. Even if he plays a Spider Tank or a Brute, there's a chance 50-50 the knife will hit it and he could trade with it. That's worth going for. Okay, don't be crazy, Mad Bomber here. Okay, thank you, Mad Bomber. Thank you for not being crazy. Here, I think what I'm going to do is take the safe approach. I'm going to play the Cobra. Hopefully the knife hits his face. It did. Good. Kill the bomber. So now this is ready to kill a Sanjin or a Yeti or something like that. Hungry Dragon, perhaps. I don't have really much to do here. This is not for 2 more turns, and that's if I use the coin. This is an overpriced 3-drop, and this is a 3-drop with obviously a pretty big drawback. So yeah, it's a little awkward right now. I'd probably play this next turn just to use up my mana. Playing this doesn't use up my full mana. These are both 3 mana value creatures, so I guess I might as well just, you know, do this one because it costs the extra mana and I can get that out of my system. Of course, later if I top deck True Silver, I'm going to regret that I played this for 4, but I can't count on top decking True Silver. It's just 1 card out of 23.
Let me think.
Yes. He's clearly got a good 4-drop that he is unhappy about. Now, if he had a True Silver or a Hammer, that'd be a really great response to Cobra. True Silver would be annoying. It would kill the Cobra and then kill my next creature too. Hammer of Wrath takes him up a card. He clearly, however, just doesn't have anything. He doesn't have the True Silver, the Hammer, or anything else. He must have had good 4-drops to play, so that Cobra was totally the right move. Alright, now this is a tempting move, obviously, but he's demonstrated to me that he's got something he really does not want to see die to that Cobra. So I'm going to make a contextual play, which is I'm going to hide this Cobra behind the Corsair. If he couldn't kill the Cobra last turn, he might not be able to kill the Corsair this turn. So I'm protecting the Cobra from the Elven Archer, and he's in the same pickle as he was last turn, I'm hoping, if I read the situation correctly, which is that he's got good creatures he doesn't want to play down in front of this Cobra. Let's see if I'm right. Next turn, I painfully still can't play the Stormwind, but I can play the Sorcerer or a Recruit and Brute. Recruit the Brute. Wow, he really does not want to play his real stuff. You can tell from how he's hesitating. He's got good things to play, but this Cobra... Man, I took this Cobra. I am proud of that drafting choice. There were two better cards in the pack. I forget what they were. But I took the Cobra because I was like, I think the Paladin needs that hard removal, and it was the right call. Okay, so here what I'm going to do is think very carefully. If I use my coin this turn, it's a bit sad because I can't play the Stormwind next turn. I think what I'm going to do here is use this guy that I just top decked. What's the best way to use him? I think the best way... I mean, I can only kill 2 of his creatures at most. I think the best way is like this. I kill the archer. No, wait. Hold on a second. What am I doing? No, I gotta... it's tricky. I can put the Divine Shield on the Cobra to kill that. Well, to kill anything and have the Cobra not be dead, I have to put the Divine Shield on the Cobra. Okay, so that actually makes things easy. We do that. We do that. Still making it hard for him to get this Corsair. Now I could draw cards or I play the Brute. I'm going to play the Brute. This opens me up to Mind Control Tech and, you know, Equality Consecrate. But he clearly is struggling like crazy against the Cobra, unless he's pulling off the biggest theatrics of all time. It might be his hands full of junk, and he's getting me to make bad plays in what is the most epic mind game of all time, but I really think he just has things. Then the Cobra's wrecking his life. He can't play them because he doesn't want them to trade against the Cobra. He's making really weird moves playing around the Cobra, so I think the Cobra's good. And I think that, you know, if I just keep killing the stuff that he plays and keeping my Cobra alive, I should be fine. Does he have another way to deal some damage to the Cobra? Another, like, Elven Archer or something? Like, last turn with this thing, with this play, putting that down on the Elven Archer, I mean, just to deal a damage to the Dread Corsair, I mean, he's clearly desperate to get to that Cobra. Alright, he finds a pretty good play here. This is not the sexiest thing to, you know, kill with the Cobra, but I think it's a fine time to play Stormer Champion. So he spent all this time ignoring my Cobra, that now the Stormwind Champion screws him over. Can this work? Ah, it flips. Okay, so we'll trade the Cobra for that. I mean, now it's not as big of a deal. I've got Stormwind Champion to deal with whatever else he puts on the board, and with Blessing of Might I can deal up to 6 damage with the Protector. Now, card-wise, he's got 5 to my 6. I'm about to have 7, so I'm feeling okay about this game. That Cobra won it for me. I think if I had taken whatever else it was in that pack, he could have just played some big thing, and I would have been not in as good of shape. I love Solemn Vigil. What I love about Solemn Vigil is that it gets cards off of your opponent minions. So if you kill your opponent's stuff because you're just overpowering him, you get extra benefits out of it. That was actually a really unimpressive turn. So he was, I think all my reasoning is completely off. Clearly this guy just didn't have anything, if that was what he played on turn 7. Well, whatever. Not all my predictions can be right. Alright, we got 2 mana Solemn Vigil. I think that's worth holding off on the Argent Commander for. Why did I play this? I should have played the Solemn Vigil first. Well, anyway, that's fine. Bonk. So I've got a lot of damage in my back pocket. If the Stormwind Champion's live, this hits for 5, 8, 14. Yeah, we got a lot of damage. I am kind of in disbelief. This started, by the way, as a 1-2 Paladin run, and the losses were grievous. However, it must be noted that in the last 3 games, I did not draw Divine Favor. All 3 of my last games, I did not lay eyes on that card at all. So, I predict that once I draw that, I'm going to lose. I got a 1 mana cycle off of it in 1 game in this video, and then the other 3 games, I just never saw it. I've actually played, I guess I played 5 games, so I'm at 6 from 1. No, I ended at 2. Yeah, I ended at 2. Yeah, it was 2. It was 1 and 2. I played another game in the last video, got up to 2 and 2. Okay, we got this all sorted out. Thank you, everyone, for sticking with me. You know what? With 1, 2, 3, on a pretty good curve with this, backed up by this, and then the Cobra for trades, I'm actually going to keep this because I want that on turn 4. Like, that is my ideal turn 4. Well, okay, my ideal turn 4 is True Silver plus Dread Corsair, but, you know, that is what I want to play on turn 4. There's pretty much nothing else I'd want to play that isn't, you know, crazy. So, I might as well keep my turn 4 play, since my hand ended up being a perfect curve, and of course, whenever I get a good hand, I always lose. Incoming Arcane Missile, plus a 2-3. Shenanigans. Come on, play a 3-2. Play a 3-2. Wait, no. If she plays a 3-2, that will mean I had the ultimate perfect starting hand, where I actually got to kill something with a Divine Shielded Infiltrator, which means I'm definitely going to lose if my opening is that perfect. So, don't play a 3-2. Just don't play a 2-3 either. Just ping my face. Why don't we do that? Let's ping my face. Yeah, it's a reasonable compromise. Ping. I think she's hesitating a lot. Clearly, if she had nothing to play, she would have just pinged my face. Oh, maybe not. Maybe she was debating whether to use Arcane for... Oh, no! It's Divine Favor. I could coin Divine Favor to get a card, but that's not ideal. So she has an Unstable Portal. I know it's not a 3-drop, or she would have played it. It means it could be up to 6 mana, which is scary, because I don't have Blessing of Might to trade up to it. I'm a little bit afraid of that portal, for sure. I mean, if it was anything 3 mana or less, she would have just played it. And, you know, traded with my Infiltrator. Unless she's trying to be greedy. I mean, that's the ideal. I guess if it was just like a 1-drop or a 3-2 of some sort, and she didn't play it just because she was greedily hoping to kill the Infiltrator before having to trade it out. It could also be some bad card like Junk Bot or something. I guess that would be good too. I gotta get that Cobra down as soon as possible. That's definitely what I'm gonna play next turn, because whatever that Unstable Portal is, it could drop any time. It could be really big. It could be a 7 mana. Therefore, it's dropping next turn. So I want this ready. I want her to have to spend a turn killing this before she can play her good stuff. Oh, fuck. She got a Water Elemental? Seriously? Fuck. That's really bad. So that sucks. That was an incredibly good Unstable Portal flip. What I'm gonna do here... I can't kill this. I'm just going to play the Cobra, and hopefully the Cobra will trade with the Elemental. If she Frostbolts this thing, I'm kind of in trouble. I can't believe she waited this long to play an Elemental. That's such an obvious play. It's such a good card. She can ping this, Elemental this, play a 2-drop. Hopefully it doesn't have Taunt. And then Cobra the Elemental. If she does not... Well, actually, there's a decent chance. Like, it's not a good play to kill the Cobra with the Elemental, I don't think. Unless you're really scared of a second Argent Protector. I think it's pretty reasonable to hit this guy. And then I put a Divine Shield on the Cobra, and the Cobra's still there. So what's the 2-drop? Sorcerer's Apprentice. Alright, not too bad. However, the Sorcerer's Apprentice does kill the Cobra. But at least I got to deal with the Water Elemental. Do I want to coin Brute? The alternative is to try to coin the store. You know what? A good option now, better than the best option later. Let me coin out this Brute. It's a good card to have on the table. I want this power. And Divine Favor might get played. I mean, let's say she plays 1 card this turn. She'll have 5 cards in hand. I draw up to 4. I play this. It's an Arcane Intellect. If I get a 2 mana or less card, I could play this for 3 cards, which is better than an Arcane Intellect. And I've got 6 damage on the table to deal with her 5-drop, although, of course, the Ogre might miss. So it's a bit scary here. I hope she doesn't play out 2 cards. Like a good 2-drop and a good 3-drop here would be pretty devastating. It would ruin my Divine Favor, meaning I'm playing with a dead card for the rest of the match. And then I, play a 4-drop to catch up, but it's turn 5 at this point. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I played this. Getting it out, just to be able to get Divine Favor, perhaps, is worth it. And then also the board presence here. It gives me a more secure position. She's ahead of cards. She's got 7 to my 6. So actually getting... any number of cards off Divine Favor would be good. What sucks, though, is I use the coin, so this is not being played this next turn or the turn after, which is troubling, because this guy might not be able to hold it. Alright, so she played the Grizzly, which isn't the most impressive thing, and she's actually going to kill off my Brute. Very interesting. So she's letting me kill this Grizzly with the Cobra, which I guess I'm alright with. And I got a really good top deck, so this is 2 mana. Which lets me get 3 cards off of Divine Favor. And you might say, oh, Boris, you've been maligning it all game, and now it's really good. No, fuck you. Just fuck you. Divine Favor is shit. This was incredible luck that it actually did anything, and it's not worth the games it lost me that it gave me a few cards there. So, okay, now card-wise, I'm alright. I do have a small board here. She has 6 cards. I'll have 6 as well. What do I get to play next turn? This and this. It's It's not going to hold up that well against a good 6-drop. So if she gets a good 6-drop here, I'm going to be on the back foot. Especially if she has a Flame Strike the following turn. So that's a bit scary here. She's been playing it kind of slow. At least I know the Unstable Portal is nothing crazy. Okay. She is thinking. Thinking a lot. Although she's been thinking every single turn. She had a 1-mana Water Elemental in hand on turn 3. And she was like, what can I do with my 3 mana? I mean, I could play a broken 4-drop for 1 mana. But let me consider all my other options. I could play a creature that trumps my opponent's entire board and ping off the Divine Shield. But let me consider my other options. Oh, God. Alright, so let's play this. Do I play this guy? I do. I think I do. Because if she kills it with the Senjin, then it's a 2-for-1, and that does suck. But if I play a Recruit, she just pings it off, and I'm losing the board presence. This way, she might, you know, kill it, and then I get at least to clear the Senjin out of the way. So if I ever top deck True Silver, this guy becomes free. Flame Strike's rough. She Flame Strikes, kills 3 creatures. Senjin finishes off this one, and she just top decked it. Oh my god, I'm going to lose this game. This is really, really bad. So I get to play Stormwind, but there's no other minions on the table, obviously. And it's just going to trade with her 3-2 and something else. I'm still going to do it. I mean, it's a 6-6. I just got to play it. Oh, she top decked Flame Strike. That sucks. She might have been holding one in her hand and just played the top decked one, because you generally should. Makes opponents assume you don't have another one. But if she fireballs or polymorphs a Stormwind, she's back in this game, despite the fact that I've been doing just fine this whole time. I even countered an Unstable Portal Water Elemental. Oh, man, if that had been anything more expensive or anything crappier, that would have been really good. She's got 7 cards to my 5, soon to be 6. But I can go ahead a card if I kill the Senjin with my Stormwind. Oh, man, if I can kill Senjin with Stormwind and then play the Farseer, heal the Stormwind, and then on top of that, like, play the Panther and a Recruit, I could actually come back and win this game. Please don't kill my Stormwind champion. Please don't have a Fireball. Please don't have a Fireball. Don't have a Fireball. She doesn't have a Fireball. Oh, my God. All right. Hanging in there. We're hanging the fuck in there. Now, I'm gonna have trouble with these imps. These imps are terrible because I don't have any consecrations, but one thing at a time here. So we have to kill this engine. We heal it back up, make it harder for her to kill it. Now let's think. What do I want to do? Do I want to overpay for this just to protect this engine? Or do I want to play this and a Recruit? Or do I want to play this big thing? I mean, those all have their merits. This is a 4-4. Trades with this. I think in the context of the situation, that's the right play. I don't know. That's not using my mana efficiently, and it's not putting as much board presence on as my other options. But I think in context, this is the move. Trades with the Brute. She didn't have a way to kill this last turn, so if the Brute can't get at this, she's not going to have a way to kill my Stormwind champion this turn either. So I feel like this is buying me an extra turn with the Stormwind. Otherwise, I would have been relying on the coin flip from the Brute to miss the champion, because the Brute plus ping kills the Stormwind. So this makes it hard for her, and I don't think she's got the answer. She's not playing like she has the answer. Okay, oh my god, don't hit Stormwind. Okay, so that's fine. So it traded with my other 3-3 that was buffed by the Stormwind to be a 4-4. Feeling good about my decision to play Stormwind on an empty board. I think that was the right play. I mean, I think it was the right play in general, and it was nice to see it get validated too. I could play an Acolyte and try to feed off of those imps. And it's actually a 2-4, so it could be extra valuable as long as the Stormwind champion is alive. Kurabashi is interesting. It actually survives a hit from the Stormwind. And the Yeti's actually pretty good too. That was a really strong turn. Considering she didn't have a way to get past my stuff, she just added some really good board presence to hurt the table. Alright, do I want a card? I don't want the card, I want the bigger body. Definitely want the bigger body. And do I want the cards or the bigger attack? I want... I need the bigger attack. So what I have to do here is kind of ugly. I need to hit this so that she can't ping and rage it. Then I have to kill off this thing that's spawning imps. Unfortunately, this turn she will get to kill the Stormwind Champion, but it does leave me with the Spiteful Smith. She can throw these imps and ping the Corsair, and then either the Yeti or the Berserker will kill the champion. If she uses the Berserker, which I think is a smart play, this drops to being a 4 power, as does this, so her Yeti becomes hard to kill. Actually, wait, she could kill this with the Yeti, throw these two things, and ping the Stormwind. Then she gets to keep that guy. I think that is actually the right play. I missed that. Because the Yeti survives hitting my... No, the Yeti doesn't survive killing my Stormwind. What? Yeah. Wait, that wasn't what was supposed to happen. Actually, I don't understand what the hell she's doing. That, I don't think made any sense. She wanted to leave the Yeti, not leave this. This is the worst creature she had, because it's only got 1 health. The Yeti had 1 less power, but a lot more survivability, especially against the creatures I have, which deal 4 damage. I think that was a mistake she just made. This isn't great, unfortunately. Although I could use it greedily to get extra cards off the Drake. She's got a lot of cards. She has a real water elemental. She has 2 water elementals? Are you fucking kidding me? Damn. I could easily lose this game. Alright, well, let's play Hungry Dragon. See what she gets. Goldshire Footman. Do I play this thing? I gotta just play it. Those water elementals are ruining my day. How do we do this? I think we do it like this. And like that. So now, I could put this back in my hand. I think that would be a bit greedy. If I want extra cards, I should do it on the Engineer. So I'll pass the turn. 5/6 almost takes down these elementals. And they don't quite hit hard enough to kill the Smith. So she can kill my Drake with 1 plus a ping. But I'm definitely in a desperate situation here. My Panther ended up trading with her Berserker. I should have played the Acolyte. Of course, if I played the Acolyte, she might have not left a 5/1 sitting around and then made the right play. So with this, and then a reminder, I get to draw 2 cards for 5 mana. So that can maybe get me out of a jam. She's going for my face, which is very interesting. This tells me she either has some amazing board to clear, or that she has a couple of fireballs and is hoping to burn me out. Do I have any healing in this deck? I don't. So I'm just going to have to try to kill her elementals, but unfortunately I can't. I can only kill 1 of them because they have so much health, because they're fucking broken! Oh no, she wanted that. I see. Wow, that was a really good play. Gotta hand it to her. She made totally the right play. I don't think I have any answers in my deck to this at all. Well, let's draw some cards, see what I can find. Solemn Vigil isn't going to help me. Run in, and then this doesn't kill anything. So, there's no point in trying to get the Solemn Vigil. I might as well do this. And hope to get some kind of a miracle here. That would have actually been amazing if I had gotten it off the first one. Fuck. God damn it. Well, this sucks. A big fat load of dongs. Because she's got 12, 13 damage, and then I die. That was kind of anticlimactic. She only needs 2 more damage to kill me. Fucking water elementals, though. She had 2, and she got 1 off of Unstable Portal. Yes, guaranteed if she had gotten something crappy off that portal, I would have won this game, because I have the board situation in hand. So the top decked Flame Strike and the multiplicity of water elementals fucked me over. So if she hits me for 12, 13, 2 more pings, and I'm dead. I guess maybe she's afraid I could burn her out. Could I? 5, 9, 13, 14... 16, 17. She could be afraid that I would deal 5 damage to her with my cards. The problem is, each of these things hit a water elemental, which means they can't attack next turn either. So next turn, all I've got is this and this guy, and that's it. So really, even killing him is going to be a problem. She just needs to go for the face. Unfortunately, she gets it. She is being a little cautious, killing my stuff. Regrettably, she doesn't even need to be cautious. Oh, she has a tiger for the finishing blow. Well, the only thing that will save me is taunt. That's the only thing that can possibly save me. I don't have any equality combos. This lets me silence off a creature and attack with it. Boy. Can I kill her? 5, 9, 10, 12, 13. No. Well, we gotta do what we gotta do. So we silence off that so that I can attack with it. What I have to attack is this guy, but let me actually draw a card first. See what I get. I still have 2 mana to work with here. Blessing of Might. I could deal 7 damage with this. But the problem is, if I do that, here's the deal. If I actually do this, then if there's any taunt in here, I don't even know if there is any taunt. But if there's any taunt in here, I can't play it if I spend 7 mana doing this. So what I have to actually do is kind of gross. I have to do this to make Solemn Vigil cost 0. Just to see if there were any taunts that I forgot about, and there weren't. So that tiger actually does it. I could have killed this thing. I had enough stuff to kill it, but not enough to save myself from dying to the tiger. Alright, well that was a pretty good video. I'm happy to make it to 6 wins, considering where this was at 1 and 2, and the fact that the video started at 2-6. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and/or subscribe. Can I get a good gold reward, please? All my last few 6 wins have been absolute shit, and that one was 2. 80 gold. Ugh. Well, let's see if we get any epics or legendaries here. Hey, it's Echo of Medivh. Good card. All right, I'm happy about that. Did I have any copies of that before? Well, I don't know if I had any copies of it before, but I do know I didn't have 2 copies of it before. This video is done. You can go home. All right, I did not actually have any copies of it. What did I get over here? Oh, it's a 1-drop. Ah, yes, the other Goldshire Footman, finally. Okay, so what are we looking for here? Let me take a look at my stats sheet. Quick little preview. Rogue, Shaman, or Paladin. We just finished Paladin. I've played Rogue and Shaman equal numbers of times, so we'll pick one when the time comes. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Goodbye.